What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the stock market. So if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, give this video a like if you do enjoy this. I'm not sure whether you guys enjoy the news type of videos that I cover with Palantir and all sorts, and also my portfolio updates, or do you like these type of videos where I just talk about the stock market in general and what I'm up to? So this video I'm about to show you is really cool, and before I do get into this video, I will be covering where I think the NASDAQ, the stock market in general, is going to head. Are we in a correction again, or are we going to start seeing some upside? So I'm going to cover that later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. But let's just show you this video of Amazon.
And Wall Street isn't concerned that Amazon has never made a profit, not a dime. In fact, it lost $125 million last year. The company says it's investing for the future. Skeptics say it would have to sell every book being sold in the world today to justify its stock price.
I think my generation grew up with Sears.
And Amazon is worth 20% more than Sears is worth in market capitalization.
How do you view that phenomenon that Amazon today is worth more than Sears?
Investors are focused on the future. Amazon has growth potential that Sears doesn't.
A couple of geeks who sketched out some software could destroy Sears Roebuck.
That's the beauty of technology and the microprocessor. We've never seen anything like it.
So that video that I showed you, I think is an amazing video. I saw it on Twitter, even though it was a TikTok video, but I saw it on Twitter and I thought, this is amazing. I'm going to show, well, you guys this video because I think it's amazing, because it just shows you, if you really do believe in this company and see the potential and the growth and what they're becoming and doing, then it could become huge. And obviously Amazon is huge. It's one of the biggest companies in the world, and like it said it was losing $125 million, I think, and look at where they are now because they're investing in the technology. So that was just an interesting video that I thought I'd share you guys, because a lot of my portfolio is very growth tech based heavy, and yeah, that could suffer short term, and it probably could, but I'm looking down the line, the 5 to 10 years time, where this could hopefully be booming. So to be transparent, I ended up selling my SOS stock and Zomedica stock, and the SOS stock I think is actually performing quite well last time I checked, even though I have sold it because I just needed to get some cash out and have some cash on the sidelines. Same with Zomedica, because of what's happening with the correction. Glad I did, because at the moment Zomedica is going down quite a bit because of this, you could say, correction. Freed up some cash because just in case we do start seeing more downside. But this is what I think is going to be happening, and there's something I saw on Twitter, and Jerome Powell is going to be speaking 3 more times. So he's going to be speaking on March 22nd, March 23rd and March 24th. The amount of times we're going to be hearing Jerome Powell, and hopefully you can save the stock market once again. But to be honest with you, it's crazy because I thought the speech was really good, and obviously the market's not taking it well. Yields have been going up, which is not great. It went up dramatic amounts yesterday, I believe. First time in like 5 years, so that's obviously not good for the stock market. So this is where I'm going to get into the stock market in general, the NASDAQ, because I'm personally in growth tech stocks, like I said, and I know a lot of you guys are in tech stocks, so let's have a look at the NASDAQ. So on the NASDAQ at the moment, on the 4 hours, it's an interesting one. You're probably seeing a bunch of lines and being like, what the hell is this? I'm going to explain it to you. So the red lines going down is obviously a downwards trend, and it was following that trend in that zone for quite a while, for about 3 weeks I believe. Then we bottomed out on the 7th of March, and that's where we bottomed out, and then we started rallying again. In my previous video I did 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, I did actually say I think we're going to go up very slowly, like very slowly up. Obviously we didn't do that, we went up quite quickly, but we're starting to see some downwards trend now. And you're probably thinking, what's this green thing? Well, I thought that was the zone it was going to be going in. It looked like it was. I was thinking it could end up breaking out, but it dropped off. So let's just take that out now because it's useless. Yeah, so this is kind of the zone it's in at the moment, and it looks like it's a V-shaped recovery, I feel like, and I'm hoping it is. That'd be awesome if I get that right. But as you can see, it's bouncing off this blue support line, and the next one is obviously the bottom we had a few weeks ago. I've got a feeling it could follow this trend line. I could be wrong, obviously. We've also got a cross of the MACD on the 4 hours, more downwards pressure, which is not great. The RSI is getting nearer to the oversold though. That's the one thing you could point out. So we could start seeing a bounce off this green/blue support line upwards, and I'll be very interested to see if that happens next week or later on today. Obviously we're down at the moment pre-market, and like I said, if it does break that, I do see us, to be honest with you, we could be going back down to these bottom levels that we were a few weeks ago, which will obviously be horrible, but that's the reality. Hence why I've got my cash on the side, some cash on the side, just in case it does happen. If it doesn't happen, then I'll win either way. But yeah, that's my plan at the moment with the stock market. So Palantir, I'm going to briefly go over this because it is very hard to analyse Palantir because it does its own thing really. And also the thing is with Palantir, it's pointless analysing something when the stock market isn't properly stable at the moment. And yeah, I think it's going to I think it is going to trade sideways. I drew a green line. This was actually before this downwards pressure the last 2 days, and I thought it was going to consolidate, and it kind of is anyway, and then have a run up because we got the demo day. Remember that we got the demo day in April. Is it like the 14th or the 13th? I'm not sure off the top of my head, and I think we would rally like we did last time for that. But we need the stock market to be stable for that to happen. But with Palantir, I think anything under $25 you could be looking at buying. I'm not buying any more Palantir. I've got 300 shares now. I'm happy with that. And yeah, so that's just a brief thing with Palantir and my thoughts. We just need the NASDAQ that I just briefly showed you before this to just steady out and stable. Then we can start seeing our stocks performing. So if you wanted to keep up to date with actually what I was kind of doing and selling my stocks with the Zomedica and the SOS stock, then check out my Discord, because I did tell people in the Discord I'm going to sell because of what was happening. I could see that there was going to be a bit more downwards pressure, especially with that Jerome Powell speech beforehand. I wasn't too sure what was going to be happening then, so I thought I'll just sell my swing trades. But yeah, so if you find that interesting and want to check out my Discord, then check that out. And hopefully guys, you did enjoy this type of video. Very different to a lot of my videos, but I'm starting to like doing these just sit down and chat videos and talk about what my plays are and where I'm thinking the stock market is heading and what I'm actually doing in general. So if you do enjoy these type of videos, honestly, please hit the like button, because it just shows me you do enjoy these type of videos, and also comment below in the comments section below. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video, and yeah,